I'm Jess.
Hi, I'm Zara.
And we're so sorry that you can't be with us tonight.
But we're going to lead you through the exhibition. Let's start. Hi, Natisha.
Hello.
This is an awesome work. Can you tell us a bit about it?
I embroidered the name Jupes and the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
What does Jupiter mean to you?
Is it your dog?
It's my dog.
Yeah. Oh, they're so awesome. And what kind of techniques did you use?
Screen printing and like embroider.
Is it lino printing as well? It's so cool. So cool.
How long did that take you?
A long time.
Yeah. Well, they're awesome. Do you reckon you'll use the pillows?
Yes.
Yes, I think you will as well. Well, they're so good.
Congratulations.
Yes, it's awesome. Congratulations to your HSC as well.
Thank
They're
you.
done. Awesome. Hi, Jess.
Hi.
Well, this is an awesome work.
What was the design inspiration behind this
I was
work?
inspired by the Sleeping Beauty ballet and my many years of dance wanting to create a ballet costume.
It's so cool. And how did you get the pedals to do that?
I placed wire and boning in the seams to allow them to bend.
And how long did that beating take you? Because it's so intricate.
A long time.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Well, it's awesome. And how did you make the flowers on the actual pedals?
By placing two pieces of fabric together
Yep.
and threading the wire through.
Yep.
Then attaching by the top seam to the bodice.
Wow. Well, it's so amazing. Do you reckon you'll wear it?
No.
I think you will.
You look amazing.
It does look amazing. Well, congratulations.
you.
It's so good.
Lauren.
So good.
Yours is very vibrant.
It is very vibrant.
What was the design
Please tell
inspiration?
us about it.
Well, I was merging the masculine and feminine aspects of the punk subculture and also old Hollywood dresses. So that's seen in the ruching and drape of the dress and the studs and patent
Yeah.
surface texture. of
So
the
how long
fabric.
did that beating take you? Because it's so delicate.
A long time.
Yeah. When did you start that?
A while ago.
Yeah. Rough time.
Like halfway through last term.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It looks amazing. And what
Thank you.
inspired you to do the ruching on the sides?
So the drape of old Hollywood dresses with the cowl necklines and the gathering at the waist gives some tactile texture and dimension to the dress.
And the studs as well.
yes.
So good. How'd you
Thank
apply
you.
them?
I made holes with an eyelet cutter thing, and you screw the backing of the stud, and then you can screw the spike on.
Right.
Yes.
Do you reckon you'll wear it?
No, but I like it.
I'll wear it.
I'll wear it to school.
Yeah, exactly. And I love the turtleneck as well.
I'll wear it on Founders Day.
That is an excellent idea. Perfect. Okay, well, congratulations on an excellent work.
Mia.
Hi, Mia.
Yours is very different
It
to
is
everyone
very
else's.
different.
How'd you come up with the design?
I kind of was just inspired from just looking around. I didn't want to do the same as everyone else.
Yeah. Well, it's awesome. And obviously ocean inspiration.
Ocean inspiration.
Lovely.
Very
Oh,
ocean
well, it's
inspired.
awesome. What kind of techniques have you used here?
I've used kind of a few.
Mhm.
There's been a lot of beading and embroidery.
Yep.
A lot of machine embroidery
Yeah.
as well.
Well,
I
it looks
don't know.
amazing. And I love how you presented it on the hood.
Thank you.
So
Thank
good.
you.
So good. Well, congratulations.
Thank
It
you.
looks amazing. Yeah. Hi, Liv. Wow.
Wow, this is
Wow.
incredible.
It is
How
so
long
incredible.
did this take you?
long time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, please tell us about the embroidery because it is
yeah.
amazing.
Well, it's all inspired from Elizabethan historical period,
Mm-hmm.
and the embroidery demonstrates women as fragile but also as beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's so cool.
As with the style of the dress too?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
What inspired the silhouette?
Elizabethan.
Elizabethan.
Yeah, everything Elizabethan.
Yes.
Yep.
No, well, it
Yeah.
looks so good and different. I've never seen anything like it.
Thank you.
So good. And what about the techniques in the skirt?
It's just all hand embroidery.
Oh my gosh.
and
obvi-
beading.
And pleating in the actual.
Yeah, yeah.
So good.
Wow.
Yeah.
So good.
Congratulations.
Well, congratulations on an excellent work.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Sally,
Sally.
what was the design inspiration
Yeah.
behind your beautiful
Mine
piece?
is inspired by 1950s historical
Mhm.
through the shape of the dress.
Yep.
And Japanese inspired with the cherry blossoms and koi fish.
It looks so good. Are they meant to look like they're swimming underneath?
Yeah.
What kind
that's-
of techniques have you done?
I laser cut the cherry blossoms
Mhm.
and then gathered them to make them look more realistic. And then I beaded in the center to kind of add to the realism.
Oh, it looks so good and it's such a cool structure.
How long did it take you?
Months?
Yes, as you can tell. Oh my gosh, and the neckline.
Yep.
What kind of
So much
techniques
gathering
went
to
into
it. Just gathered.
Yeah,
Everything is gathered.
beautiful. Oh, well, it looks amazing. Congratulations.
Zali.
Hi, Zali.
What was the inspiration behind yours?
Okay, so mine is inspired by like religious garments such as the nun habit and also copes, which priests wore. And I've recontextualized this through the use of the corset, which is a modern style, and then these wide leg flares to represent contemporary elements.
They're so amazing. And we can't see here, but it's a corset tie up back, isn't it?
Yeah, eyelets at the back, yeah,
Yep.
with ribbon, yep.
Awesome. And how long did that embroidery take you?
Oh my god, so long. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it looks amazing. Obviously paid off. So cool. And like, what inspired you with the monochrome kind of color palette?
Well, the nun habit is usually monochrome, so I thought I would really represent that through this with like a vibrant pop of gold and red. Yeah.
Lovely. Well, it's so good. Congratulations. And before we continue, we'd just like to throw to a video of our English extension students.
When I was younger, my grandfather, he's really into philosophy, so he sort of instilled that in me. From there, I sort of developed this interest in truth and what it means to see the world. So I sort of took that idea and explored it a bit further within my speech podcast and centered it around truth and the exploration of that. So my podcast is called Shattering of Truth. I've structured it around the 3 gods of falsehood and also the 3 parts to classical Greek weddings. Well, some of the challenges I've definitely faced is trying to emulate a style of classical literature. And then I think trying to make it not sound like a preachy speech about truth and trying to inspire instead of lecture.
So with my experiences of going into nursing homes, I saw a lot of emotional suffering and loneliness in the elderly, and I felt that it was important to represent that in my major work, to give them a sense of humanity that has been denied by modern lifestyle. What I've learned with writing is that it's important to construct a story that audiences can connect to and relate to so they better understand the experiences of the characters. So my book alternates between the perspective of my protagonist June in a nursing home and also her experiences as a child in the Blue Mountains so that audiences can see her feelings of entrapment in a nursing home contrasted with her liberation in the Blue Mountains. And also the whole book is founded on her connection with nature and birds and how ultimately modern society has taken that away from her and we see her emotional and psychological degradation that's a product of that.
Along with the MTPs, there is supporting documentation in these wonderful, thick folios.
It's obviously taken a long time for the girls to create, and it involves things like a costing table, lots of different drawings, experiments, fabric analysis, design inspiration.
All too much to go through
So
now.
let's go back to the designs.
Katrina.
Please tell us a bit about your amazing work.
So mine is a costume for Mother Nature and depicts the death of the natural environment through the transition of colour from white to black. It's not visible here, but on the back it's black tulle and there's black chains and there's graduated beading on the bust, and I've laser cut and sublimation printed stars that are all over the skirt.
Wow, it is so intricate.
How long did that take you?
Yeah, ages.
The tulle skirt took the longest because I had to do 24 French seams.
Oh my gosh.
24.
Yeah, so that probably took the longest, and then the beading was probably right next to
Well,
that.
it's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Izzy. Wow.
Yours is so beautiful.
So beautiful and so different. Please tell us a bit about it.
So it's inspired by Balenciaga and Valentino.
Yeah.
And I've just really enjoyed the design development for it.
Yeah. What kind of techniques have you used?
I made my own trimming that I put around the cuffs.
Oh, that is amazing.
I've done beading on the ruffles. And I've done French seams.
Lovely. And obviously elastic around the top. Well, it's awesome. Congratulations on amazing work. Hi, Steph.
Hi.
Wow. Oh, wow. Please tell us a bit about your work.
So I created a Japanese cherry blossom inspired gown. And so I've laser cut all the fabrics into each individual like petal, and I've embellished them and beaded them together.
Oh, wow.
And so I was inspired by the fleeting nature of the cherry blossoms. So I used a lot of delicate fabrics to portray that.
Yeah, and how long has that taken you to do? Because it's so intricate.
Yeah, it's taken a while, like probably
Mostly the
since-
application. Of
Yeah.
them. Yeah. Well, it looks awesome. And why did you choose to keep it sheer?
So I just thought it was a bit different from everybody else's.
Definitely.
And so I've got like this sheer boning bodice.
Yep.
So yeah.
It looks so good. You should be very proud. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hi,
Talk
Keely.
to us about the inspiration behind your dress.
Yes.
So mine's an as-I-day dress featuring like a sash and some poppies.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Wow. It looks very, very,
you.
very good. How long has this taken you?
It's taken a while, so pretty much since we were first allowed to like
Yep.
so in January maybe, February.
Oh, and how have you cut the flowers?
So I laser cut the flowers and then embellished them with beading to hide all the hand stitching.
Did that take a
And then-
while?
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
imagine. And then what was your inspiration with the silhouette?
Pretty much just, I don't know,
Yeah.
just wanted to.
Well, it looks awesome. And also the pop of red in the ruffle
Yeah, the contrast. Yeah,
finishes
looks
it
good.
perfectly.
Thank
Well,
you.
congratulations on
Thank
amazing
you.
work. Hello, Jess.
Hi,
Please tell us a bit about your work.
Well, I was inspired by Zuhair Murad
Mhm.
and Alexander McQueen, who have intricate, detailed embroidery and on like elongated dresses that
Yeah.
highlight the feminine figure. So I've captured that.
It is
my
amazing.
garment.
How long
Thank
has this taken you? Obviously a long time.
Yes, as everyone.
So good. And what inspired the colour?
The ocean and nature as
Lovely.
one of Zuhair Murad's pieces.
So good. So good. And what kind of silhouette were you going for? Because obviously it's kind of mermaid. Also
Yeah, so
feminine.
just a form-fitting dress
Mhm.
that highlights the feminine silhouette.
Yep.
And then at the end, just of course, the bell-like flare. that-
Lovely. And what kind of techniques you use other than embroidery?
Basically embroidery.
Oh, well, it is
Yeah.
so good.
Funky techniques down here.
Lovely. Well, congratulations. It looks amazing. You should be very proud.
Thank you, Zara.
Okay. Hi, Caitlin. Oh, my. Look at that. Okay, please tell us about your inspiration.
Well, so I've made a blazer and a skirt set for my MTP, and it was mainly inspired by the Maasai tribes in Kenya, in Africa. So, which I kind of tried to show through the very geometric style of the decorative techniques. So you've got the satin stitching on the skirt and the blazer, and the beading, and
the color is so perfect against the dark blazer.
yeah, with
So
kind
good.
of contrast. And then it's all fully lined in orange lining as well,
Nice.
so
Wow.
kind of matches throughout.
And what inspired the color choices? Just
The orange, which is quite prominent throughout the whole garment,
Yep.
was mainly African sunsets because they're quite vibrant in their color scheme. So I tried to do quite a contrast between the black woolen and then the orange throughout.
well, it looks so amazing.
Thank you.
Congratulations on an amazing work.
Thank you.
And Zara.
Hello, Jess.
Yours is wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
How'd you come up with this?
Well, I was inspired by John Galliano's use of newspaper print, and I was really inspired by 70s feminism, so I wanted to print those articles, and I used the sublimation printer.
Right.
New to school this year, sublimation print on the articles. Yeah.
What's on the pants?
So that is embroidery of keywords from the newspaper articles, and I wanted to kind of link them as a set, so I put them into the pants as well.
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
What other techniques have you used?
Well, lots of embroidery, obviously, and I've used silver piping in the waistband as well as in the side seam.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you.
Good evening and welcome to our very COVID-friendly HSC Showcase. Tonight we're celebrating the talents, the hard work and the creativity of our Year 12 students, and we're incredibly proud of them. We're so sorry you can't be here with us. I'd also like to thank their teachers who have put in long hours to make sure that these works are realised and have reached completion. So part of tonight is also usually our hospitality students who can't be with us tonight, but I'd like to thank Year 9 Food Tech who have packed a very lovely surprise for our HSC students, a high tea sweet treats box that you'll see here. And the girls will enjoy that after our exhibition tonight. Tonight now I'd like to throw over to our history extension and our society and culture projects. Thanks very much.
I've always been keen on pursuing genocide studies, and I took the opportunity with the major work to focus on looking at the definition of genocide and comparing it to a case study, which was the Cambodian genocide. It gave me an opportunity to go further in my studies of history, so it allowed me to explore that in a different way that I hadn't been able to do before. Doing the history extension project has improved my history essay writing skills a lot, as it's given me the opportunity to just continually work on them, and I will take those skills into my other subjects and as well as in the future.
For my major work, I did my personal interest project on an investigation to encapsulate pill testing as an ethical solution to harm minimisation among adolescents involved in crime and deviance. I was surprised because I thought the older generations would disagree of pill testing, but to my surprise they were all for it and wanted to see a change in society regarding drug laws. The most difficult part was probably refining my PIP, so just getting in the word count and also trying to make it a more sociological response more than a medical report, because pill testing is more medical than sociological, so I had to add in course concepts and theories. My major work challenged my thinking in regard to the laws at a macro level and also at a macro level with the individual and what they thought of pill testing and their experience.
I'm now joined with Annika and we're going to show you the artworks.
And our first artwork tonight is Zara's. This is an amazing artwork here.
Can
you tell us about your use of textiles and fibres?
Well, I obviously really like embroidery and I wanted to bring that into my artwork because I had some skills for that and I thought I would be able to convey a concept pretty well using the kind of material.
So can you tell us about the hanging threads and the moths?
Yeah, well, my concept was basically textiles manufacturing and sweatshop workers. And I wanted to convey the hard work and how it's very detrimental for not only the workers' hands through the obviously shredding threads, but also to the environment through my use of moths.
Thank you, Zara. This is an incredible work.
Thank you very much.
All
Let's
right.
go. Here we have Daisy's amazing painting. It is so good.
Love the colours of it.
Love the colours as well.
And the landscapes.
I know. So amazing. So good. And moving on to Jordan's amazing work. Oh, wow, Jordan. How long has this taken you?
Many hours.
Yes, as you can tell. And what was your inspiration for subject matter?
My inspiration was how people change their own individuality to fit in with societal norms, which is represented in the fishnet.
Yeah.
Which recontextualizes how fish caught.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that is very good. And are they your friends?
Yeah.
Was that fun to do?
Yeah.
Yes. I can imagine. And do you take photos of them first and then draw them?
Yeah.
Wow. It's the amount of talent is crazy. Well, congratulations on an amazing work. You should be very proud. Next, we have Charlotte. And it's obviously very, very different to anything else we have here tonight.
So we've got the use of coloured squares. So we've sort of got an optical illusion going on.
Like a pixelated kind of take on a traditional kind of work.
So the take on portraiture, it's something that we don't usually see. So I really found this interesting to look at.
And just watching her process as well has been very interesting. And moving on to Juliet's. Oh, wow.
This is
The
breathtaking,
amount
Juliet.
of detail is crazy. How long has this taken you?
A very long time. Like the whole time.
Yes, yeah. Oh, okay. What kind of inspiration did you have?
So I have a really keen interest in the preservation of the earth. And so I wanted to highlight the notion of the deteriorating earth at the fault of human disruption. And I've used the seagulls as representations of scavengers, as in humans, of the earth, and a religious motif throughout.
That is so interesting.
Can you tell us about why you use drawing to capture this incredible concept?
I feel drawing can be really intricate and can convey your concept well. So that's why
And
I
realistically in this case.
Yeah.
So
that's
good.
why. Yeah.
So good.
Thank you
Thanks,
so much,
guys.
Julia.
Congratulations.
So over here we've got Ruby's. She's sort of been looking at the Great Barrier Reef and the deterioration of coral.
Yeah, and she's used laser cutting to get those very intricate paper patterns.
And I love how it's really colourful on one side, and then on the other side you can really see how it's deteriorated.
Yeah. The use of colour as well is crazy. Oh, She's done amazing. And moving on to Annika's amazing work. Please tell us about your inspiration, Annika, because wow.
Okay, so in these two works, I've got two really detailed works. And I thought I may as well capture these incredible animals, these African predators, and give them the detail and time that they deserve, because they're not just what society labels as predators. And so extending off that concept, in the video, you can see the ripping of two also detailed drawings of a jackal and a dik-dik, so an African deer. And the dik-dik is obviously the prey and the jackal is the predator. And so when we come over to this optical illusion, you can see this blurring of boundaries.
Yeah.
And so I found that that was really interesting to capture.
How'd you bring yourself to rip that? I could never.
It was really confronting to rip up a complete artwork.
Yep.
It really challenged what it means to be finished. But I found it was also quite rewarding to make something from another thing that
Well, it
was
is
considered.
spectacular. Congratulations.
Thanks, Zara.
Well, here we have Brittany Bood's installation.
I really love her whole concept
Yeah,
here
same.
and how you can sort of see the process of drawing.
Exactly. Which I feel like is, never shown.
No,
So it's,
it's
very,
really
very
cool.
interesting. And moving over here to Lauren's work, another installation which is very different.
So Lauren, can you tell us about your work here?
Please tell us about your work. Come close to the microphone.
Yes, so my work looks at the different perceptions, so an individual and the outer worlds of someone who experiences hallucinations. So the video looks at the individual's isolated view of this condition, and then there's more drawings which explore the outer worlds.
Yeah, that is so interesting. I've never seen that done before.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
So we've got Chloe's photos here.
Mhm.
They are incredible. They
They are
span
incredible.
8 meters. It was, wow.
Yeah. Obviously conveying her love for dance. The sense of movement created is insane.
It is so cool.
She's done it very, very well. The size of it.
I know.
So good.
So over here we've got Zali's work.
Wow, Zali.
This is incredible. Can you tell us a
Incredible.
little bit about your work
Yeah,
and your
and
subject
why
matter?
chose to use photography?
This work means a lot to me.
Yeah.
It conveys my struggle with anorexia, and I've done this through the representation of my rabbits.
Yeah.
So I was very sick when I had the rabbits, and I juxtaposes like this idea of starvation as I cared for them.
Yeah.
And I've done this through the ripping of the hair to show the deterioration of animal instinct in hunger of starvation.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
That is so powerful, and you've done amazing.
Thank you.
So good. You should be very, very proud. Congratulations.
Thanks, Sally. So up here we've got Sarah's work.
Wow, it is so detailed. Can you tell us a bit about your inspiration?
So I am inspired by some of my drawings of bees.
Mm-hmm.
I'm explaining the importance bees are to the ecosystem.
Wow.
And yeah, I've conveyed this through a charcoal drawing.
They're so intricate. How long has that taken you?
Yeah, a long time.
A very long time. And also the yellow against the lead.
I really like it.
It is so cool.
Yeah.
It makes them pop.
Yes, thank you.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on an amazing work.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, go. We would just like to now throw over to a video of our science extension major works.
I chose Science Extension because it complements the biology course that I do. For Science Extension, you undertake a depth study, which is a part of your major work. I'm studying the influence of screen time and physical activity on psychological distress in adults specifically. And for my major work, I had to collect some primary source data. So I put out a survey on SurveyMonkey and had about 300 participants. And so at the moment, I'm just looking at the correlations between screen time, psychological distress, and physical activity. And we're finding a positive correlation between screen time and psychological distress, which is really interesting. I really want to study advanced science at uni, and Science Extension and my major work has really made me a lot more interested in research work and possibly even working in a laboratory.
I'm really interested in psychology, so for my research project I've done a comparison of currently accepted medications, which are SSRIs for depression, versus some new medications that haven't been legalised yet but are being looked into, which is a compound from mushrooms called psilocybin. Because of the limitations involved in the study, because it is surrounding depression, I haven't been able to collect my own data. So I've utilised already published data and compiled like a discussion paper. I've really enjoyed doing this project and it's really helped develop my scientific vocabulary, and I hope to go into science at university, so this should help me in my depth of knowledge, especially about this topic. So in my research, I've found that psilocybin is a lot more effective in treating treatment-resistant depression than currently accepted SSRIs, so I hope to further this in my own research.
Here we are with Chantel and her amazing work. Please tell us a bit about your inspiration.
I chose to do a portrait of my grandma and her hands as well.
Yeah.
And basically capturing what it means to be an elderly person and the symbols of fragility, of the temporary through that, and through my relationship with her, allowing, you know, the audience to reflect on their relationship with the elderly.
Well, it's very detailed. How long has it taken you?
Oh, it took so long.
Yeah, I can imagine. And the size of them as well.
Yeah, pretty big.
Yeah. And what about your choice of materials?
I did it in charcoal. Charcoal is like very fragile and like temporary. It rubs off really easily. So that kind of reflects like the nature of elderly people as well.
Yeah. Well, it is amazing. You should be very proud.
Thanks
Congratulations.
so much, Chantel.
Here we are with Natalie and her amazing work. Please tell us a bit about it.
So in my work, I try to capture kind of the feeling of night and the calmness and serenity that comes with it. So yeah,
well, that's so cool.
Can you tell us about why you chose to do photography and how that represents your concept?
I really enjoy photography and really like the idea of like playing with light and the way it reflects. And I thought photography was the best way to capture that and really explore different ways to play with it. So
and it's executed perfectly.
Thanks so much,
Thanks,
Nat.
Thank you.
Sadie.
Hi, Sadie. Please tell us a bit about your work.
Well, my work was like reflecting on my personal journey with scoliosis and how I found like healing, regeneration and regrowth in nature.
Yeah, that is so nice.
That's so cool. And you're printing on the other side.
Yes,
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that. Wow, these are really incredible.
They are,
So
the way they've been presented.
I know, they're so cool. Can you tell us about how your carving has turned into these amazing prints?
Well, through the process of carving 3 large blocks, I turned them into prints through using the printing press and black ink.
Yep.
It took quite a while, but I'm very proud of the finished product.
You should be very proud.
be.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Sadie.
Hi, Natisha. We just saw your textiles. Yeah. Oh, these are amazing. Do you mind telling us a bit about your work?
I make the sculptures and I did the painting over there and I did the eyeliner print as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Is that of your dog again?
Yes.
Yes, it's so good. And you do sculpture as well?
Yes.
It's amazing. You should be very, very proud.
Congratulations.
And here we are with Bella. Please tell us a bit about your work because it's so cool.
Yeah, so I capture the process of transforming natural objects into something genetically modified and artificial. I was inspired by Andy Warhol and his use of bold colours and dramatisation. Yeah.
But it's awesome.
Thank you so
You should be very proud.
Thanks, Bella.
Thanks, Bella. And here we are with Sasha. Please tell us a bit about your work because it looks amazing.
So mine's all about time and capturing the minimal, the sublime.
Yeah.
So I've got my big one in the middle, and then I had my book here, which has a little quote that highlights the concept of time and how it's so precious.
Well, it is awesome. You should be very proud. And the size of them, it adds so much. You should be very proud.
The book is incredible.
It is. You're going to hang these up in your house?
Definitely.
Yeah. I would as well. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
On amazing work.
So thank you to all the art girls for showing us their work, and we'll hand over for some flowers and to Miss Richmond.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. I know the exhibition's a bit different this year than it usually is, but everyone's works are so amazing. And this wouldn't be possible without the help of our amazing teachers. So I'd really like to thank them all tonight.
I'd like to thank Miss Maltese and Miss O'Connell and all the other art teachers.
Yeah, Miss Valentine and Miss O'Regan.
And Miss Collins for Textiles.
Without all their tireless work, especially through COVID-19 and isolation, we couldn't have done it without them. So thanks to them, we put out this really beautiful art exhibition.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. There was a disruption in the live feed earlier, so I'd just like to repeat my thanks to Year 9 Food Tech, who prepared some lovely sweet treats for the girls that have exhibited tonight. As mentioned earlier, this has been an amazing showcase of their talent, their creativity and their hard work. We're so incredibly proud of them all. So thank you for watching. There is a recording of tonight, and we look forward to seeing you again in person. Thanks very much.